up 5. Hello, I'm Ben Stein, and today I'm going to make history. I'm going to put up $5,000 of my money. So if you're smart enough, fast enough, and if you've got the guts, you can win Ben Stein's money.
And now, the man they call Ben Stein. Ben Stein!
I've been to Hollywood. I've been to Redwood. I've been a miner for a heart of gold. And today, I'm putting $5,000 of my gold on the line, and I'm giving these three totally strange and sort of smug-looking strangers a chance to take it all away from me if they're smart enough, quick enough, and lucky enough. Now, let's turn to the Millie, to my vanilla, Jimmy Kimmel, and find out who these people are.
Thank you, Ben. Thank you. Contestant number 1 is Daniel Huntoon, and Daniel is a restaurant manager who once, and correct me if I have this wrong, catered a wedding for a dog.
Well, actually, 2 dogs, Jimmy. There was a wedding.
Real dogs or just an ugly couple?
2 little Shih Tzus, the ones you don't know if they're coming or going, those dogs.
Why did you do this?
Well, I did it because this lady said she was worried her dogs were getting too frisky and she wanted it to be legal.
Oh, makes perfect sense then. All right. Kimberly Wright is contestant number 2. She's a writer and does intuitive business consultation. What exactly is that?
Well, I have a number of clients that I consult, and I am an intuitive. I use tarot cards.
So you're a swindler. I know what's going on. And contestant number 3 is Arthur Gross, and Arthur lives on a boat and writes sex books. Did you write Rodeo Ho? Because that's a good one.
Nothing to do with it.
Ben and I have read that. All right. These are contestants, Arthur.
Contestants, good luck. You're going to need it. Everyone, please turn your attention to our game board as Jimmy tells us our first 5 topics.
And they are: please don't squeeze the Charlemagne. Your relatives are a bunch of pigs. Lawyers who are actually talented. Win one for the Hunchback. And other things guys do in less than 4 minutes.
Okay. Contestants, listen up. In the first round, questions are worth anywhere from $50 to $150 of my money. Every time you manage to answer a question correctly, you win money and I lose it. Now, there's no penalty for an incorrect answer, except, of course, for being thrown overboard with heavy weights on your feet. Now, we're going to start with Kimberly. Pick a topic.
Yes, I'd like other things guys do in less than 4 minutes.
Okay. $150 question. Roger Bannister was the first man to do what in less than 4 minutes? Arthur.
Run the mile.
Yes. $50 follow-up. What annual 26-mile Patriots Day race was first run 100 years ago on April 19th, 1897?
The New York Marathon?
No, sir. Anyone else? Daniel.
It's your Boston Marathon there.
Yes, the Boston Marathon. Very good. Very good.
Daniel, are you a Jimmy Buffett fan by any chance?
No, I'm not a parrot head.
All right. Our next category is Kuwait a minute, Mr. Postman, and Daniel has control.
Well, since I'm married, I can relate to your relatives are a bunch of pigs.
Okay, $100 question. Domestic pigs are believed to be descendants of what Eurasian cloven-hoofed mammal? Arthur.
Bison?
No, sir.
Monkey?
No, the wild boar. The wild boar. Okay, $50 toss-up. What type of pig is the mascot of the University of Arkansas? Daniel.
The Razorback.
Yes, the Razorback. Very good.
Our next category is the 7-year-old's itch, and Daniel again gets to choose.
My dad went to Notre Dame. I'll go win one for the Hunchback.
Okay, $150 question. Who was the author of The Hunchback of Notre Dame? Daniel. Anyone else? Arthur.
Moliere.
No. Victor Hugo, $50 toss-up. $50 toss-up. What is the architectural term for the supports created to bear the stress of large structures such as Notre Dame? Daniel.
Gothic arches?
No, sir. Arthur.
Balustrades.
No, sir. Kimberly, you're allowed to play. We are not gender discriminatory here. Flying buttresses, not flying butts, flying buttresses. Now, before I lose any more cash, even a little bit more cash, it's time to take a break, and we'll be back to see how much more money these felons can take away from me right after this. We're back with more of Win My Ben Steins money. Right now, Arthur is in the lead with $150 of my money. Jimmy, what's our new category?
Our next category is, how much does a Ben Stein weigh? And Daniel had the last answer correct, and so he gets to pick first.
Well, being a father, I can relate to the 7-year-old's itch.
Okay, $100 question. Caused by a herpes virus, what acutely contagious children's disease is marked by a low-grade fever and the formation of blisters on the skin? Arthur.
Chicken pox.
Yes. $50 follow-up. What common woody plant, identified by its 3 shiny leaves, causes itching, skin eruptions, and blisters, even from indirect contact?
Poison ivy.
Yes, Arthur, yes. Very good.
You are a retard. Our next category is, open your mouth and say ah. Arthur gets to pick.
Please don't squeeze the Charlemagne.
Okay, $150 question. Upon the death of his father, Charlemagne was named king of what Germanic group? Arthur.
The Prussians.
No. Daniel.
The Teutons.
No. Kimberly, you are allowed to try to answer. Yes.
The Spaniards.
No. The Franks. $50 toss-up. Charlemagne was crowned as emperor in 800 AD by what religious leader? Daniel.
The Pope.
Yes.
Kimberly, I'm looking at my cards and they're predicting an early exit for you. Our next category is Stairway to Heaven, not the Zeppelin version. And Daniel has control of the board.
I'll go with Stairway to Heaven, not the Zeppelin version.
$50 question. According to the Bible, what structure was built by the descendants of Noah to get closer to heaven? Kimberly.
The Ark.
No. Daniel.
The Tower of Babel.
Yes, or Babel. Follow-up. How many pieces of silver did Apostle Judas receive for betraying Jesus?
30.
Yes.
All right. We have less than 2 minutes left in the round. Our next category is Ode on a Grecian's Earnings. And Daniel again has control.
I'll go with lawyers who are actually talented.
Okay, $50 question. What lawyer and best-selling author wrote the 1996 book, The Runaway Jury? Daniel.
Scott Turow.
No. Kimberly.
John Grisham.
Yes, Kimberly gets on the board! Yay, Kimberly! $50 follow-up. What Simpson Dream Team member went to jail in 1996 for refusing to hand over stock acquired from a drug dealer client?
F. Lee Bailey.
Yes.
I think some of the Arsenio crowd snuck into today's show. Our next category is, hey, mister, them's bullfighting words. And Kimberly has control.
I'd like, how much does a Ben Stein weigh?
Okay, $50 question. What 1996 film chronicled the life of Australian pianist David Helfgott? Kimberly.
The Piano.
No. Arthur.
Shine.
Yes.
Oh, that is the end of the first round. Congratulations, Arthur, in first place at $350 of Ben's money. Daniel has $250, and, well, Kimberly, I guess you knew what was coming to you.
Kimberly, You are a beautiful woman. I was going to say girl, but we're not allowed to say that anymore. And I'm sure you know what I'm about to say. You've only managed to take $100 away from me, and that means we have to say goodbye. And it also means that I get to take back the money you might have thought that you won. Let's see that on the board, shall we? Thank you very much. Now, when we come back, these two gremlins will be trying to get deeper into my wallet, and I will defend my money by actually becoming a contestant. Stay tuned. You might learn something.
It's time now to find out how smart Ben really is as we play more of Win Ben Steins Money.
Welcome back. As this round begins, hyperactive Arthur has $350. Daniel has $250, and I have $4,400 remaining of my original $5,000 stake. He thinks that's a compliment, by the way, which I will now defend by becoming a common contestant.
From this point forward, Ben has no advanced knowledge of any of the questions to be asked. Isn't that right, Ben?
It's exactly right, I'm sorry to say. And I'm also sorry to say the questions in this round have horribly, for me, risen to the range of $200 to $500 of my money. That's if you get them right. If I get them right, my total stays the same, but thankfully, none of my money is taken away.
And whoever has the higher score at the end of this round, whether it be Hawaiian Shirt Guy or Mr. Orgasm here, goes on to play against Ben, one-on-one for $5,000. So let's check out our topics. They are mechanical devices you can't buy on Hollywood Boulevard. Let's get liquored up and write some poetry. Before and NAFTA. I am not Dom DeLuise. And Man versus Gene the Dancing Machine. Ben, it's your money, and you seem to be the only sane one contesting right now, so you get to go first.
Wow. Okay, I'll try. Let's get liquored up and write some poetry.
All right, for $400, what popular American alcoholic poet of the late 20th century wrote a collection entitled Love is a Dog from Hell? Daniel.
Charles Bukowski.
That's right, yeah.
Oh, very good. Very good.
Daniel's been sandbagging us. Our next category is egrets. I've had a few. And Daniel has control of the board.
I'll go for I am not Dom DeLuise.
All right. For $300, name the famous rotund Cajun chef who has popularized New Orleans cooking via his Fiery Foods TV show. Daniel.
Paul Prudhomme.
Paul Prudhomme is right. Our next category is all we are saying is give the peacekeeper a chance. And Daniel, again, you get to pick.
How about mechanical devices you can't buy on Hollywood Boulevard?
All right. For $300, what English inventor of a mechanical seed drill also lent his name to the rock band famous for Thick as a Brick? Daniel.
Jethro Tull.
Yeah, that's right.
Wow.
All of a sudden, he's settled down and is smoking you, Mr. Stein.
Wow.
Our next category is you ain't nothing but a houndstooth. Daniel?
I like that. You ain't nothing but a houndstooth.
All right. For $200, from a word meaning milk and sugar, what summertime cotton fabric is traditionally wrinkled and striped? Ben?
Poplin.
No. Daniel?
Seersucker.
Seersucker, yes. Poplin.
Sorry, I made a mistake.
All right, next category is I'm looking for a place formaldehyde. And why? It looks like Daniel gets to choose again.
How about Man versus Gene the Dancing Machine?
All right, for $400, what is the term for the study of the physical and psychological relationship between machines and the people who use them? Arthur.
Ergonomics.
That's right.
Very good. Very good. Very good.
How about that? All right, next category is David, lean on me. And Arthur gets to pick.
Egrets, I've had a few.
All right, for $400, to what family of long-legged wading birds does the egret belong? Ben.
Crane.
No. Arthur.
Swallow.
No. Daniel.
Heron.
Yes, the heron family is absolutely right.
Whoa.
We have less than a minute left in the round, fellas.
You're hot.
Our next category is, sir, there's no need to be rutabaga. And I believe Daniel has control. Yes.
All we are saying is give the peacekeeper a chance.
All right, $400. In 1950, what United Nations mediator became the first African American to win the Nobel Peace Prize? Ben.
Ralph Bunche.
Right. His first cousin Brady was a little more popular than he was. Our next category is, I'm going to wash that song right out of my hair. And
I'll have before and after NAFTA.
all right, $200. Ratified in 1993, NAFTA created a free trade association between what three countries? Arthur.
United States, Mexico, and Canada.
That's right. Unfortunately, though, Arthur, that sound means the round is over. Congratulations, Daniel. $1,850 of Ben Steins money. And that means, Ben, we have to say goodbye to our friend Arthur.
Oh, Arthur, I've enjoyed all that tap dancing you've been doing on the desk next to me. It's really helped my game a lot. You've been a worthy competitor, but your history. And since you're leaving, I get to have your money added back to my total. Thank you very, very much. And now, when we come back, I will go mano a mano against this cruel restaurateur for all $5,000 of my money. Stay tuned. It could get ugly.
Now we'll see if Daniel can win $5,000 of Ben Steins money.
Congratulations, Daniel.
Thank you.
Now we're down to just you against just me. So far, you've taken $1,850 away from me, and you are the... Wait a minute. And you get to keep that no matter what happens, and you're the only sane contestant today. But now we're down to the serious stuff. You have a chance, albeit a small one, to walk out of here with all $5,000. Jimmy is now wheeled to us, and you'll say, all you have to do is beat me in what we call the best of 10 test of knowledge. Could you explain it to our friend, please, Jimmy?
Yes, Cinnamon Buns. I'm going to ask Ben and Daniel the same 10 questions. Daniel, if you can answer more of those questions than the mighty Mr. Stein, his $5,000 will be yours, all right? Ben, you have anything you'd like to say?
I'm just looking at him, and I'm wondering if he knows, and everyone knows that when he says cinnamon buns, it's just a joke. I have no relationship with Jimmy except what's on this show.
Did my pet name slip out?
I never, ever, ever even see him off this stage. As always, I swear on the soul of Carmen Miranda's fruit basket that I have no knowledge of the questions to be asked.
Daniel, you have the option of going first or second. Which will it be?
I want to go first and let Ben sweat.
All right, to the boots. To the boots. All right. Daniel?
Yes.
Even though Ben and I are dating, I hope you do well. Hey, you knew you were going to be on TV when you chose that shirt, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Just wondering. 10 questions.
I was going to see you.
You have 60 seconds to answer them, and we're going to begin right now. What country joined Germany in declaring war against the U.S. on December 11th, 1941?
Japan.
No. What is the word meaning sweetheart taken from the name of Don Quixote's lady love?
Dulcinea.
Right. Following Jupiter, what is the next furthest planet from the sun?
Pluto.
No. In what part of the human body are the sphenoid and parietal bones located?
Arm.
No. Who played the title role in the film The Elephant Man?
John Hurt.
Yes. What is the basic monetary unit of Austria?
Deutschmark.
No. What U.S. Attorney General closed Alcatraz in 1963?
Robert McNamara.
No. What name is given to a baby pigeon?
A sprout.
No. After the original 13 U.S. states, what New England state was the next admitted to the Union?
Virginia.
No. What does the MI in Britain's MI5 stand for?
Master.
Well, Daniel, now we know why you chose the shirt. You only got 2 of the questions correct. The ones you missed were Italy, Saturn, Skull, Schilling, Robert Kennedy, Squab, Vermont, and military intelligence. And speaking of intelligence, let's see how our friend Ben is in here. Ben,
don't call me any names now.
Okay, sweetie pie, it's time for you to... It's time for you, Ben. You have to beat 2 is the number you have to beat. All right? Are you ready?
I shall do my best.
You think you can do it?
Well, I shall do my best. I take every challenge seriously.
All right. Be quiet now and answer. What country joined Germany in declaring war against the U.S. on December 11th, 1941?
Italy.
Yes. What is the word meaning sweetheart taken from the name of Don Quixote's Lady Love?
I don't know.
Following Jupiter, what is the next furthest planet from the sun?
Saturn.
Yes. In what part of the human body are the sphenoid and parietal bones located?
Head.
Yes. Who played the title role in the film The Elephant Man?
Don't know.
What is the basic monetary unit of Austria?
Shilling.
Yes. What U.S. Attorney General closed Alcatraz in 1963?
Clark.
No. What name is given to a baby pigeon?
Don't know.
After the original 13 U.S. states, what New England state was the next admitted to the Union?
New Hampshire.
No. What does the MI in Britain's MI5 stand for?
Military intelligence.
That is absolutely right. Ben, you got 5 correct. Come on out of the booth. You, once again, are our champion. The final scores, Daniel with 2. Ben scored 5.
Daniel, I must say I'm quite relieved you didn't get my $5,000. Those were pretty hard questions. Yeah. However, I am humbled that you'll be walking out of here with $1,850 of my money. Not bad for a half hour's work, as we always say. Now, that means that today I have managed to successfully defend $3,150 from several very nutty people, and I'm going to use that to take on my next opponents, and one who wasn't nutty. And we're out of time till next time when I give 3 more people a chance to win Ben Steins' money.
Stick around for the big movie Crocodile Dundee, starring Paul Hogan and Linda Kozlowski. It's Australian for movie.